No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Hip Hop TXL.
I tried to give you niggas the benefit of the doubt though.
This Lakers MyGM series, and we're actually going to simulate a little bit, and then we might just hop into a game. Let me see. Maybe we'll just do some simulation. We played Memphis already this season, right? So, you know, let's. I feel like I wanna do a Simcast all the way to February. I'm gonna do that today. So first of all, you know, before every episode, I should say, we gotta take a look at the organization. We gotta see how we're doing. And right now, I see D'Angelo Russell leading the team in minutes. He's currently averaging 36 minutes per game this season. We traded for Bradley Beal a few episodes ago, and he's playing all right. He only played one game for us so far, I believe. But yeah, we got Julius and Jalen both at 32 minutes, Drummond at 35, Kobe at 30 off the bench, Ross with 18, McGee with 14, and I know Anthony Brown and Larry Nance on the bench with none, while Henderson is getting a little bit of PT, but I kind of want to see what Henderson can do, just because, you know, he played so well in some league, and we don't have a backup. We do not have a backup point guard, so he kind of gets that. So here we go. Simcast. Ronald Roberts would like to talk to you about increasing the training intensity. Alright, so let's go to team status. Okay, first of all, I always check what they rate. Ronald Roberts, 67. Not that important to the team. Doesn't even crack the roster, mate. Doesn't even crack the roster. Ryan Kelly, increasing training intensity. Forget that. You get no PT, mate. Alright, let's get into the Simcast game. So first of all, we're probably one of the best teams in the Western Conference right now. I believe we're number 1 or number 2. As you see, we're just steamrolling the Memphis Grizzlies. And the Grizzlies, Mark and Mike Conley are still on that team as wow. Quarter we scored 26, holding them to 22. Second quarter 26, holding them to 16. Third quarter we scored 24, allowing 27. And the fourth quarter we allowed 37 points and only scored 19. Oh my gosh. Kobe. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Eric and I'm back. I don't know why I started off like I started a new video. It's like an hour later since like the 10 seconds you just saw right there, but yeah, my Elgato was messing up. I think I fixed the problem now, but yeah, we're back and we're going up against the Sacramento Kings. And you know, the hour went by and I got some few new things to bring up to you guys. You guys know I currently have a war on tendencies going on. The tendencies in 2K for certain players. As you see, we are totally getting the food given to us right now by the Sacramento Kings. But yeah, the tendencies on certain players like Jordan Clarkson, which led to him being traded to Washington for Bradley Beal, who put up 20 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals. It was a blowout, so I don't know why I'm that excited. But yeah, the tendencies that are on certain players this year, man. You see, one of the examples I like to show, oh, this is easy right here. Yeah, we'll accomplish. One of the examples that I always show people when I'm talking about tendencies is when I talk about, let's go over to the Warriors right here, where I talk about guys like Draymond Green, man. Look at Draymond Green's average for last season. 8 points. This season, 7 points. Draymond can average like 12, 13 points. At least that, right? But the reason why he averages that little is because of his tendencies only 45. Now, that's my one example that I'm going to show you guys. Then we're going to get back to this. So I was thinking, well, 2K obviously can't fix this. Blah, blah, blah. Or choose not to fix this. I don't know. But next year, in NBA2K16, there are a few things I want in that game. I'm going to make a short video another time, like going more in depth on this stuff. As you see, we're about to get another L. Put us on, what, a 3-game losing streak? But yeah, I would like the D-League in both my GM and my league. The reason why I want the D League in there is because after your first 2 seasons, people start trading their draft picks. You know what I mean? Because you have nowhere to keep these second round picks. They can't make your roster because they're low ratings. So that kind of takes an aspect of my GM, my league away. You know, developing talent. It doesn't even have to be the real D League teams. Maybe they don't have the rights. I remember they were in 2K11, 2K12, but then they took them out. So maybe 2K doesn't have the rights to the D League teams, but you could just make 2K development leagues. You have the team relocation, all this cool stuff. Now give us an opportunity to create our own D League affiliated team or something like that. As you see, we absolutely blow out the Miami Heat. Thank God. I was starting to get a little bit worried about our record, as we're 25-13 now. But yeah, 21 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists for D'Angelo. Another triple-double watch game. Kobe's continuing his great play for us off the bench. Recent games, you see right there, very impressive. Julius Randle, 19 points, 12 rebounds. Andre Drummond, 18 points, 25 rebounds, 17 points for Bradley Beal, 10 for Ross, 9 for me. Beautiful game. So yeah, that's what I really want from them in 2K. I want to be able to develop guys and turn them into something special. Maybe I draft a guy in the second round and I want him to be in 4 years a better 3-point shooter. I want him to be coming up, supplying the three. That's how you build dynasties like the San Antonio Spurs. Right now, it's almost impossible to build a team like the Spurs. Like, yeah, you could trade, you could sign free agents, you could draft guys, but there's no farming. There's no keeping a guy in the D League for a few seasons and bringing him up, and hey, you have a gem on your hand. You know what I mean? D'Angelo Russell, as this fan puts right there, decimates the Charlotte Hornets with 30 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. Great play from him. The team's playing great. Bounce back from a few losses. Profit 100 million. We're getting up there. So yeah, man. That's exactly what I was trying to say. That's why we need a D League right there. That adds another aspect to my GM. And Terrence Ross is 100% again. So yeah, so that's one thing I want in 2K17, the D League. Bam. Another thing that I would like in 2K17 for my GM and both my league. I understand if you only put it in my GM, but I think it would work best in my GM, because in my league you could change tendencies all you want. All you have to do is just go in and edit a player. Now, let's go talk to Kobe and these guys. Kobe Bryant raised concerns about the training intensity being too low and wants to talk to you. Alright, so basically, where was I? I was talking about next year for my German tendencies, right? I would like a training camp. Just like they have training camps to boost your shot, there should be a training camp, and there should be regular season training where I could talk to a coach or trainer and say, hey, I want this player to be shooting more. Maybe you boost their confidence and it adds +5 on their shot tendency. It makes sense why you have certain tendencies. Because you want the numbers to kind of be realistic to real life. But after you're simulating multiple seasons, it kind of isn't a simulation anymore if the player is not changing. Their numbers aren't changing, aren't developing. If the only it's not realistic if the same players keep the same stats over an 8-year MyGM. It should increase. I'm not gonna deny Kobe this right here. He's a little bit upset, but I'm gonna talk to him. But yeah, it should increase over time, just like a player's ratings. Because there's no reason why somebody should only shoot 12 3-pointers in a season if their rating went from a 70 to an 83 after development and everything like that. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents on that right there. Tendencies is a big thing that I want improved for the franchise part of 2K next year. It works perfectly fine in Play Online and all these other modes. I'm gonna deny this. I want you to keep hustling, keep getting better. But yeah, that's just what I feel needs to happen in 2K17 for me right there. The D League or some sort of development league. And we also need some way to increase a player's tendency, because a player with low tendencies and high rating is really not a valuable player in 2K because we can't play all 82 games. We're bound to sim. And the moment you start simming, a player's numbers are going to drop off. So Kobe, I have nothing to give you, bro. But yo, I need to keep you happy. Yeah, so that was my 2 cents on that. You guys can leave in the comments and tell me what you thought about what we discussed today. If you think that my ideas make sense, maybe they're not. And I don't think I've said this yet, but the next series that I'm planning on dropping off is a build-it series, some kind of building series, maybe for a draft class, a roster. It's most likely gonna be a roster, where I'll basically tweak a few ratings that I don't like. I'll probably keep the ratings the same. The only thing I'm probably gonna mess around with is the tendency, so maybe a tendency roster. Just so I won't do anything crazy like bump up guys that like their ratings from maybe a 50 to like 100 or something like that. Maybe just like a 10 or 15% boost, just so that certain guys like Draymond Green aren't averaging 8 points per game when you're playing MyGM. It's not really a problem in my league because once again you could just change it. But in MyGM it's a huge problem because you can't edit players or anything like that. As you see, we totally lose to the Cleveland Cavaliers, Kyrie Irving and LeBron James. Kevin Love also, you can toss Kevin Love in there. Absolutely put in work on the squad. Yeah, we did a Oh, you're gonna have games like that. Let's go. How satisfied are you with your current staff, top to bottom? I'm very satisfied. So yeah, definitely, you guys tell me what you think about what I just talked about, and tell me if you would be interested in a series based on, interested in a roster that fixed the tendency problem that we're having in 2K right now for MyGM. Lakers receive Iman Shumpert and Trey Burks. Andre, no, none of that. So right here, I think we can handle the Raptors pretty easily. Yeah. Alright, so 26 and 14. Ew. Don't look as pretty as before when we were like 20 and 10, but it's all good. As we beat the Raptors 112-87, D'Angelo 26 points. What's D'Angelo averaging this season? 20 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists. Just insane numbers. JV, DeRozan. Whew. I'm planning on, I feel like, pricing grass. Like, look at the fans. The fans are coming out for $100 tickets, man. I feel like I could raise the ticket prices, but I won't. I'll probably just raise parking. $40 for parking ticket. That's insane. These prices already seem insane to me. I don't know, man. Programs, $5 for a program. Oh man. I'm thinking. Nah, I'm gonna leave the price. We're making $100 million. That just seems greedy to boost the things. So most teams are not making much. So yeah. Oh yeah. Another series that I'm thinking of doing along with my MyGM this and the roster building series is maybe a MyGM in a different city. I'm not relocating the Lakers or anything like that. I'll just start over. Probably purchase that team. And then maybe I'd move it to, I'm thinking, all the way up here in Montreal, Canada, just because, I'm Canadian, try and get that second team in the country. Maybe we go back home to Vancouver. I'm not from Vancouver, but, maybe I take a team to Vancouver. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think if you'd be interested in something like that. I kind of want to go to a state that does not have a team right now. So places like Richmond, Louisville, Connecticut, Indianapolis, St. Louis. I don't know what states are like right above Utah right here. I'm not American. I don't know what any of these states that don't have any teams are, or any arenas are. So I don't know. I wish you could put a team anywhere. I wish you could just plop it down on the map. But yeah, I don't know. Would I want to go to Las Vegas? Nah. we wouldn't want to go to Las Vegas. But yeah, you guys hit me up and tell me what you think about that. We're gonna get back to doing what we're doing. I originally said I wanted to get to February 9th this episode, so we're kind of going to do like a little simulate through dates, see how many of these games we could win. Andre Drummond would like to talk to him. Nah, man, I'm not lowering the intensity. Nope. JaVale McGee. They feel like they're being overworked. The role is getting recently, man. Kobe's so grumpy. You know what? If they're complaining about intensity, player training, D'Angelo is working really high too. I don't actually want to risk injury, so I'm gonna take him down to medium high. You also on very high. Okay, I'm gonna take you down. Terrence Ross is on high. Nah, man, you're fine. Henderson, I'm gonna keep you here just because I want him to improve. Larry Nance not getting any PT, so they need that. JaVale McGee, you really don't need to be that high. We might have a problem. Very high. Judy Randle, bring him down to medium. Bradley Beal. Why is the team training so high? Maybe I did this, but I wasn't. Yeah, medium. What was I thinking? Oh man, I'm surprised nobody got super injured yet, because that's just asking to be injured. So I lowered it. Hopefully those guys are fine. Kobe Bryant is grown. Man, no comment. We don't talk about this stuff to the media. Let's go. This is an easy win. If we don't beat Brooklyn, alright, great win. 120-92. 30 from D'Angelo and 30 from Kobe off the bench. Kobe got to be in the six-man talk. I don't think he's going to be in it because I think he started too many games already this season. But, hey, Scal, Jalen, Ben Simmons. Great. Defensive player of the year. Most improved, Marcus Smart. I like that. Marcus Smart's a good player. Alright. See if we can beat the Bulls on this back-to-back. See if we can go back-to-back. Ooh, tough loss in the fourth right there. Increased injury healing by 1%. This one scouting. Increased staff trust. Let's go with recovery facility. Powell 21, Beal 25, 7 and 4, Drummond 15, 10, 15 for Ross, 13 and 7, 13, 7 and 9 for D'Angelo. Only 9 for Kobe this game, but we lost the game, man. Whew, that sucks. See that game is saving. We're pushing the guys hard enough. They don't think we're pushing them hard enough in practice. That makes no sense. Well, they're down to medium now, but I'm not changing it. Forget the Celtics, bro. We should be able to beat the Celtics. Eastern Conference team. Let's go. 119-97. 25 from Beal. So it looks like Beal is finally starting to fit in. Finally starting to feel comfortable with the team. Back-to-back games with 25 points. So, hey, that's great. D'Angelo Russell 16, 13, and 11. So, love that dude, man. Great player. Let's simulate another 3 games. See what happens. See if we can beat the Spurs. Lose to the Spurs 95-99. Win 108-107 to the Sixers. I think we end up come on, let's see if we can beat okay. Want to stop by, let you know. Alright, continue simulating, man. I can see the deadline, man. 106, 100. Alright. So I'm actually gonna stop right here. Actually, nah, man, I have to get here. I swear the last 3 episodes I've said I'm gonna get to the All-Star break, and I just haven't done it. So we're gonna get there today as we lose 105, 115. And it's actually starting to look like an ugly ass record. But 17 first round pick from the Nuggets and Robin Lopez. The Nuggets received the Shaggy? Come on. Yeah, 34 and 20. 14 games above 500. We're in great position right now. I like the way the team's playing. So definitely, you guys tell me what you guys thought about my ideas in this video in the comments, and tell me what you think about the video. Like and subscribe. It's been your boy Eric.